It's great to speak with you today, Case. Looking forward today to discussing with you the topic of leadership and governance impacting supply chains. Can you first provide a brief background of yourself?
Yes, I've been working more than 25 years in supply chain and procurement in a variety of industries, mostly related to complex industries. I have an educational background which is also in logistics and procurement, and I've been working, let's say, with some of the most valuable companies around the world, with and for, basically. And I have a pretty much good understanding of where we're heading in supply chain management in the world.
Thank you. Well, so can you talk about what is leadership and governance pertaining to supply chain?
Well, the last 3-4 years, I have been active in supply chain management and procurement, and I've also, let's say, followed a study on corporate governance at INSEAD. And as striking to me, there's a big connection between, let's say, the internal governance and the external governance. Did some investigation for an aerospace and defense company, and I found that, let's say, the way you lead a company is directly influenced on the way you lead supply chain and vice versa. To my knowledge and understanding, I think supply chain is definitely a board topic, and the impact, let's say, on bringing added value not only to your customers but also to your suppliers or from suppliers to yourselves, and managing the value chains within your company is quite a stringent topic. Hence, I believe that, let's say, organizing your supply chain organization and your structures in the company is part of the total governance of an organization.
How is it done effectively?
Well, it differs a bit on the size and the type of company and the industry you're in. I've seen great examples of, for example, Vodafone or Unilever or even Apple, who have taken supply chain to board level and making sure, let's say, that added value comes from this function to the business models and the structures, let's say, these companies are working on. Especially when innovation and new product introduction, as well as, let's say, engineering is part of the game. A good example, of course, is Apple, who launches new iPhones and new iPads. It has all an impact on having the right governance, the right structure in your company, and making sure, let's say, you fulfill the demand of the customers eventually.
And where have you seen some success?
It's pretty much depending on, as I said, the company you're looking for. It's small pockets. Sometimes it's big. I've seen, for example, good examples at Inditex, where Zara, the supply chain in fashion, is well organized, making sure, let's say, collections are renewed every moment in time with a strong supply chain backup behind it. You have also seen good examples in Philips, where I work myself, where now innovation and engineering is part of the game. But even, let's say, in the past, Lucent, I remember in the electronics industry, has made a significant diversion in its supply chain by having a strict central governance and control on the supply chain management. So it's pretty much spread around. If you follow, for example, Gartner's top 25, you will find, let's say, the top companies moving on in supply chain management. But I've also seen, let's say, in another example, in aerospace and defense, where I also work myself, great examples of value sourcing, including suppliers in the development and innovation of your components, and making sure, let's say, you deliver on time and making sure you add value, let's say, to an aerospace customer. So it's if you look around well, you will find them. If you dig in deeper, then the question is, of course, how is the governance, the structure, the reporting lines, the mandates, how it is organized, and that can differ a bit per company.
Thank you for sharing today. Do you have any final recommendations regarding leadership and governance impacting the supply chain?
Well, in 2015, I wrote a nice article on leadership and procurement, which also can be applied to leadership in supply chain management. I myself personally have gone not a straightforward route, and I don't believe careers are straightforward. But my first indication is that look beyond the boundaries of supply chain. So although being 25 years in supply chain, my interest always goes into other domains like finance, sales and marketing, engineering and innovation. I myself worked also in these environments through my 25 years. So look beyond the boundaries. That broadens your scope actually to set a better governance in the company on supply chain management, but also diverse within industries. So move around once in a while because you get new insights. Myself, I've seen after my 20 years of Philips, I've seen other great examples in oil and gas, in the paper industry, in the fulfillment industry, where I said if I'd known that. And the time I was within the company, you could have contributed maybe much better in supply chain and procurement. And of course, personal development, so a form of curiosity by understanding how the dynamics within the company, but also between stakeholders outside the company works, is of course one of the most important characteristics of a supply chain leader nowadays. So I believe if you want to build a good governance, then take away one of few of these learning points and make sure you interact with the board, with the shareholders, with the board of directors, and even with your outside stakeholders like customers and suppliers. And I think it's vital for companies. To look at what I nowadays call the value chain, which is a combination of procurement, supply chain, and all other stuff around it. Because eventually, when you launch new products or you want to bring in new innovations, it's not thinking in silos anymore. It's understanding the other side of the fence as well. And eventually you want to create value to the company from our supply chain perspective, as well as create a strong brand reputation. And I think supply chain can contribute to that.
And thank you for sharing today.
No problem.